online and on your smart speaker.
Henry Post Jewelers, the largest selection of pearl jewellery in the southeast, in store or online. Hello, I'm Alicia McFarland. At least 10 homes have been lost in a bushfire raging in Perth's north, but there's been no loss of life. More than 150 firefighters are battling the blaze. At least 5 have minor injuries. An emergency warning is still in place for a number of suburbs. The state's Emergency Services Minister, Stephen Dawson, says a large air tanker is helping in the fight.
This is a significant fire. As we've said, as we've been saying over the past few weeks, we will have a long, hot and dry summer. I urge people to have a My Bushfire plan in place.
Bruce Lehrmann has returned to the witness box in a Sydney court in his defamation battle against Network 10 and Lisa Wilkinson. The former Liberal staffer rejecting an allegation he raped Brittany Higgins in a Parliament House office in 2019. A siege which sent a northern New South Wales TAFE into lockdown earlier today has now come to an end. Officers were called to the Wollongbar property with welfare concerns for a 45-year-old man who has since been taken into custody. The state's Assistant Police Commissioner, Peter McKenna, says thankfully no one was injured.
Which was really pleasing to see. The man is being assessed at the moment at Lismore Base Hospital, and then will be assisting police with some inquiries.
The federal government is expanding its capacity investment scheme to provide more funding for clean energy projects. It aims to support the nation's goal of achieving 82% renewable energy by 2030, while also contributing to lower power prices.
After this, there is no turning back. You sip the red can, the story ends. You sip the black can, you enter dreamland. And I show you just how good the truth can taste. Take the Pepsi Max Taste Challenge.
In sport, Matthew Wade is captaining Australia's 5-match T20 series against India, which kicks off early tomorrow morning. With less than a dozen games before next year's World Cup in the US and West Indies, Wade says they're not wasting preparations.
It's a great opportunity for the younger players and some of the more senior players like myself to get out here and play for Australia again.
And in tennis, Australian Open Tournament Director Craig Tiley has pledged to grant Nick Kyrgios a wild card if he's cleared to play in January. The star's comeback has faced hurdles over persistent injuries.
Buying or selling, rural or residential properties? Miller, Wan and John. This is SAFM weather.
Today on the Limestone coast, mostly sunny with a low of 10 and a top of 25. Tomorrow, rain with a low of 13 and a high of 24. Tune in to Maggie Dent's new podcast for the Dad's Guide to Nailing It. Download the Listener app and search the Good Enough Dad to listen.